Imagine standing high up in the rugged Andes Mountains, feeling the crisp mountain air on your face as you gaze out at the breathtaking scenery. Suddenly, you see a group of animals that seem to have come straight out of a prehistoric era. They're large, furry, and have a goofy-looking grin. These are no dinosaurs, but they might as well be since they've been around for thousands of years and are just as fascinating. Welcome to our video today about llamas. Number 9. Fluffy and woolly. When you think of a llama, the first thing that might come to mind is their luxurious fur. And for good reason. Llamas have some of the thickest and fluffiest coats of any mammal on Earth. Their wool is not only incredibly soft, but also surprisingly durable. It's no wonder that llamas have been domesticated for thousands of years for their wool, which is still used today to make everything from sweaters to blankets to rugs. But what makes a llama's coat so special? Well, it all has to do with their unique fiber structure. Each llama's fleece consists of 2 layers, a soft undercoat that provides insulation and a coarser outer coat that protects them from the elements. Unlike sheep, whose wool needs to be sheared regularly, llamas' coats are naturally shed and regrown every year. This means that they don't need human intervention to stay comfortable, which is a huge advantage for these hardy animals, who live in some of the most remote and challenging environments on Earth. No. 8. Pack animals. Llamas are known for their strength and endurance, making them ideal pack animals for transporting goods over long distances. In fact, llamas have been used as pack animals for centuries by indigenous cultures in the Andes Mountains. They can carry loads of up to 25 pounds on their back, making them an efficient and cost-effective way to transport goods. Llamas are also sure-footed and agile, which allows them to navigate rocky and uneven terrain with ease. They're also relatively easy to train and handle, making them a practical choice for transportation. Despite their strength and usefulness as pack animals, llamas are often overlooked in favor of other pack animals like donkeys and mules. However, llamas have several advantages over these other animals. For one, they require less food and water than other pack animals, making them a more sustainable option in remote areas where resources are scarce. Additionally, llamas are less likely to get injured while carrying heavy loads, making them a safer option for transporting goods. Overall, llamas are an excellent choice for pack animals, and their strength, endurance, and sure-footedness make them well suited for this important role. 7. Ancestral origins. Llamas are believed to have been domesticated from their wild ancestors, the guanacos, in the Andean highlands of South America. The domestication process is thought to have begun around 6,000 years ago, making llamas one of the oldest domesticated animals. Over the centuries, llamas were selectively bred by humans for their wool, meat, and ability to carry loads. This selective breeding resulted in the 2 distinct breeds of llamas, the Suri and the Kera. The Suri llamas have long, silky fleece that hangs in ringlets from their body, while the Kera llamas have a more traditional woolly fleece that lies close to their body. Both breeds are highly valued for their wool, but the Suri's unique fleece has made them particularly popular among breeders and fiber artists. The domestication of llamas had a profound impact on the people living in the Andes Mountains. Llamas provided a source of meat and wool, and their ability to carry loads made it possible to transport goods over long distances. In fact, llamas were so important to the people of the Andes that they were often revered as sacred animals. They were even mummified and buried with their owners in the hope that they would guide them in the afterlife. Today, llamas continue to play an important role in the lives of people in the Andes Mountains. They're still used as pack animals and a source of wool and meat. And they remain an iconic symbol of the region. 6. A social life. Llamas are social animals who live in groups of up to 20 individuals led by a dominant male. They communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations, including humming, clucking, and spitting. Spitting is a common form of communication among llamas, and it can serve a variety of functions. For example, llamas may spit when they feel threatened or are trying to establish dominance within a group. They may also spit as a form of greeting or to show submission. Spitting is also a way for llamas to mark their territory and to send a message to other llamas. The act of spitting is not only a form of communication, but also a display of power and dominance. When a llama spits, it can send a projectile stream of saliva up to 10 feet into the air and several feet away from its target. This act requires a great deal of control and precision, and it's a clear way for llamas to assert themselves in their social group. As with any social animal, it's important to understand their communication methods in order to build trust and respect. By understanding the various forms of communication that llamas use, including their vocalizations and body language, we can better understand their needs and build stronger bonds with these amazing creatures. 5. Plant power. Despite their relatively small size, llamas have a surprisingly diverse diet. In their native habitat, they're primarily grazers, feeding on a variety of grasses, herbs, and shrubs. They're particularly fond of a type of grass called ichu, which grows in abundance in the Andes Mountains. Llamas are able to digest these plants thanks to their four-chambered stomachs, which allow them to ferment and break down cellulose, a tough compound found in plant cell walls. This digestive system allows llamas to obtain the nutrients they need from tough, fibrous plants that are otherwise difficult to digest. In addition to their grazing diet, llamas may also consume other plant matter, such as hay and alfalfa. This is especially true when they're domesticated and living on farms or ranches. Overall, llamas are remarkably adaptable when it comes to their diet and are able to thrive in a wide range of environments and on a variety of plant matter. For ancient history. The history of llamas stretches back thousands of years to the Andes Mountains of South America. Evidence suggests that llamas were domesticated from their wild ancestors, the guanacos, around 6,000 years ago. They quickly became an integral part of life for the indigenous people of the region who prized them for their wool, meat, and ability to carry loads. Llamas played a significant role in the Inca Empire, which thrived in the Andes Mountains from the 13th to 16th centuries. The Inca people kept llamas both as working animals and as a source of food, and they were often mummified and worshipped as sacred animals. During the Spanish conquest of the Inca Empire, llamas were captured and used by the conquistadors as pack animals. They were also introduced to Europe, where they were exhibited as exotic creatures. In the 18th and 19th centuries, llamas were brought to North America and other parts of the world. Today, llamas are found in a variety of habitats, including mountainous regions, deserts and grasslands. They're still used as pack animals and for their wool and meat. And they remain an iconic symbol of the Andes Mountains. No, 3. Living at high altitudes. Llamas are well adapted to survive and thrive in high-altitude environments. One of the key adaptations that allows llamas to survive at high altitudes is their ability to store oxygen efficiently. They have a higher concentration of hemoglobin in their blood than lowland mammals, which allows them to carry more oxygen in their blood. This is particularly important at high altitudes where the air is thinner and there is less oxygen available. In addition to their efficient oxygen storage, llamas also have specialized red blood cells that are larger and more flexible than those of lowland mammals. This allows them to squeeze through narrow capillaries and deliver oxygen to all parts of their body, even at high altitudes. Another adaptation that helps llamas survive at high altitudes is their thick fur, which provides insulation and helps them maintain a constant body temperature in cold environments. Their fur also helps protect them from the sun's harmful UV rays, which can be intense at high altitudes. Finally, llamas have a unique digestive system that allows them to digest tough, fibrous plants that grow at high altitudes. This is particularly important in mountainous regions where there may be limited vegetation and llamas need to be able to survive on sparse and low-quality forage. No. 2. Unique characteristics. Llamas are fascinating creatures with a number of unique characteristics that set them apart from other animals. First and foremost, llamas are known for their distinctive appearance. They have a long neck, a small head with large ears and a fluffy tail. Their most striking feature, however, is their wool, which grows in a variety of colors, including white, brown, black and gray. Llama wool is highly prized for its softness and durability, and is used to make a variety of textiles. Llamas are also known for their gentle and curious nature. They're typically docile animals who are friendly towards humans and other animals. They're also highly intelligent and can be trained to perform a variety of tasks, including carrying loads, herding other animals, and even acting as therapy animals. Llamas have a unique digestive system that allows them to survive on low-quality vegetation, such as grasses and shrubs. This makes them well-suited to live in mountainous regions with harsh climates. Llamas also have the ability to spit, which they use as a form of defense and communication. Their spit is a mixture of saliva and stomach acid that they can project up to 10 feet. Finally, llamas are social animals who live in groups and have a complex communication system. They use a combination of vocalizations and body language to communicate with each other and are highly attuned to the behavior of other llamas. No. 1. A spectacle in the sky. Imagine you recamping in the remote wilderness and suddenly you see a shape in the sky unlike anything you've ever seen before. At first you think it's a giant bird, but then you realize it's something much more peculiar. It's a llama. Well, not exactly. What you're witnessing is a rare and spectacular natural phenomenon known as a bromeliad. Bromeliads occur when the body of a dead llama becomes inflated by gases, causing it to rise into the sky like a balloon. While the exact mechanism behind this phenomenon is unknown, it's believed to occur when bacteria and gases accumulate in the deceased llama's stomach, causing it to bloat. As the gas builds up, it can lift the body off the ground and carry it aloft, sometimes for hundreds of feet. Spectators who witness this strange spectacle often describe seeing llamas floating slowly through the air, resembling balloons or kites. This bizarre occurrence is not only a testament to the unique anatomy of llamas, but also serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of the world around us. That's all for today. See you next time.